Okay, hi. This is Pat McDonough with Chicago Cloud. This is more of a personal phone call with some folks who've been friends of mine for a really long time. Their city of the gentleman in question is Robert Starbuck. He's a city of Chicago employee. He went through a devastating injury in 2005. And we're really not here to talk about his injury and what the case is, whatever. We're talking about the things that happen when you get injured and the never-ending process of what goes on. If you work for the city of Chicago, I guarantee you it's an unbelievably dangerous job. And there's a very good chance that you could die doing this job. There's a chance you could leave your family, especially if you file a workman's comp case, starving and in the street. Chicago is going to do every single thing it can to not pay its bills. They're going to do things to deny your claim. The workers' comp system has been operated by Alderman Edward Burke, but due to the brilliant writing and assistance from Patrick McDonough, we sued the city of Chicago, Alderman Ed Burke, and we got the workers' comp system out of his hands. I was hoping to say, hey, this was great progress, great things we've done. We have city workers that died, committed suicide, people who have just given up and quit, the work permanently crippled. I have a permanent issue because my problem wasn't taken care of right away. But let's get to the Starbuck family. This is his wife, not the.
Hello. Hi, Pat.
And how are you? Could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Gail Starbuck. My husband works for the city of Chicago, was injured in 2005, and been going through hell.
Okay, well, here's where we're at right now. Your case just went on forever. As you could tell us, your pay kept being stopped. It had to be reinstated. It went from lawyer to lawyer. Nobody wants anything that isn't an easy cash case. And the city's aware of that, and they purposely try to stop your money. So they force you back to work, or shortchange the medical care, or force you to use your family's insurance and then fight it out later. And then the lawyers make more money getting pieces of money and everything else.
Because they drag it out.
Yeah, they drag it out forever. As a matter of fact, I think I want to be correct when I say this, that your husband was kind of forced back to work, and the doctor allowed him to go back to work, not because he could go back to work, but for the financial devastation they put your family through.
Well, we were going to lose our house for the third time. And, that was taking its toll on him mentally, physically. And that was our only choice. We were going to be homeless. You have to feed your family. You have to have somewhere to live. And we've been through it 3 times since 2005. And didn't think it was going to be possible again to do it. And so the doctor released him for financial reasons only.
Right. And the city didn't like that, did they?
No, they did not. They did not.
We had a situation going on with this that was actually done behind your back, as far as I know. All of a sudden, your workman's comp case, you never signed a pink sheet. Your husband never signed a pink sheet saying, we agreed to all the amount of money, we agreed to everything, and this is a final settlement. What happened?
Well, they stopped paying us in, I think, 2013. They just stopped paying us for reasons that didn't really happen. And that was it. We were getting no money. We had no choice. There were deals made, I think, and who knew the outcome? But we did file in circuit court. So it shouldn't be over. People shouldn't be getting paid, but we're getting letters stating, we got this settlement. Well, he never signed any settlement. Nothing was offered to us.
Well, what it appears to be, and this is an allegation, that the attorneys went in and demanded to get all their fees from the Illinois Workers' Compensation Commission without your knowledge. And they tried, and it appears that they tried settling your case saying, okay, good, I just want to get paid. This to me is the most dangerous thing that's going on right now. The
How is
attorneys,
that right? How is that fair?
well, I think it's very backhanded, and anybody who's involved in this should lose their law license because they're all
They should.
lawyers. So how could they sit there and try to settle something behind your back when you have a new attorney and the case is still in court? And then all they're basically trying to do is get the money in their pockets because they're so mad that the case is dragging on forever. But the city does this because they don't want to pay the health insurance and all the medical bills and everything. My understanding is in Illinois, after 10 years, they don't have to pay for any of the medical at the hospitals and everybody put out.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
did
my
not know that.
understanding. I don't know if that's correct or not. I'm gonna have to look into it. But right now, you just got a letter from the Labor's Retirement Board Employees Annuity and Benefit Fund of Illinois. What I want to explain to people is, if you're an injured city worker, sometimes from your pension board, you get an additional percentage of money on top of the workman's comp that the city's paying. Now, the thing is, everything is so convoluted and so screwed up, and it's done on purpose. Nobody really knows how much, who's paying for what, who got money back, and everything else. And right now, you have a letter, a demand letter, and it seems kind of rude to me. I don't know if it is or not, demanding from Robert Starbuck X amount of money that has to be paid back. And you weren't even being paid, and you're owed months and months of money. And what is this letter doing to you?
Well, it's just, again, making us worry about how are we going to do this? We didn't get paid in 2019 from the city of Chicago. So how are they saying we got this money or this settlement when we never heard of anything like this? Nobody
Right.
ever told us. Back it up. Show us what's behind it.
Well, currently in my situation, I'm dealing with the pension board. They won't hand over accounting. They don't have people that return your calls, or if they do return your calls, they say they're going to do this and they're going to do that, and they don't. And this is being done on purpose because they're not an independent agency and there's not enough oversight. There should be oversight, and the agency should be registered by the state as an independent banking institution, not some sort of a private little club where the insiders are doing real well for themselves. They're demanding that you pay back a whole bunch of money. And what concerns me the most is there was a time when the Chicago newspapers would get involved in this.
Right.
Yeah, and they'd come to your aid and say, oh, we're going to look into this and we're going to see what's wrong. Back in my days when we had the hired truck scandal, you could go to the newspapers and say, hey, there's people doing this. There's lots of illegal activity at the city. The newspapers right now, like the Sun-Times and Tribune, it's like, I don't think they have any money to go and do anything anymore.
Yeah. Even the news, the media news, the television news.
Well, all of us went to the FBI not long ago, and we reported about what was going on with Ed Burke. But the problem with the FBI is they want this nice, fancy, glamorous thing where there's bribes and whatever. But the money that was floating around in workman's comp is without doubt in need of review stat now. People are not getting paid. Their benefits are not being paid. The cities are allowed just to stop people's money on a whim without any kind of judicial oversight, without any legalities. They make false accusations and they destroy people's lives.
Especially in today's economy. Especially in today's economy.
Yeah,
You know?
and I'll be honest with you, if anybody thinks for 1 second in this economy with the inflation and everything else, and you're only getting a percentage of your pay as if you're at work, nobody wants to be on workman's comp and sitting at home doing nothing unless you're a politician's son.
No, nobody does.
Yeah, and I think we have some outrageously serious issues that have to be resolved right away. But we have to find out about this case, and we have to get some media to take a look at what's going on. So I think we should have some accountability with the media to look into why are you getting a demand letter when you didn't get a settlement? Why are you getting a demand letter when you didn't agree to anything? And why are you getting a demand letter when you're owed months and months and maybe even years worth of money?
That we never got.
Right. There should be tax-free money in your pocket. And people have to remember, it's not the full pay. And
No, it's not.
And we need some accounting between the city of Chicago, between the labor's union board. And I understand where the labor's retirement board come from, but what they want money back in their pocket, and you haven't even gotten this money.
Money in ours. Yeah, where are we going to get it from?
Right. So anyways, not only did they screw you out of an ungodly amount of money, but now they're asking for money back. And they said that they reviewed the accounting. Well, did they show you a settlement?
No.
Did they show you a settlement that said, oh, I agreed to this amount? I think you have enough common sense to have all the parties down when you get your pink sheet and say, we owe the laborers board X amount of money. We want that paid. We want all the medical doctors paid. We're owed X amount of money. If
we got it, we should have it, right?
Yeah.
We should have all that. Where is it? If it's true.
If it's true.
If it's true.
Right. So anyways, I know for a fact the hell that you and your family has gone through. And
yeah, you've been nothing but helpful to us, Pat. Thank you very much.
Well, I've done what I can, and fortunately, you have an active case, as far as I know, that's in circuit court. And these judges, some of them are collecting money from Alderman Burke, are collecting money from the Burnham Group, are married to people who are high-ranking people in the administrations.
And they don't even look at the cases. They don't even look at them.
Yeah. They and they're not asking the questions. Were the people paid? When was the last time they got a check? How come you stopped their money? How much are they owed? Why is this going on? Is this justice? No, it's not. It's politics. No, it's not. And it just goes on and on. And what happens is they have a major, if I was the hospitals and I were the people waiting for money from the city to treat you, I'd be like, where's my money? Why haven't you paid me?
Right.
So the thing is that the city can also say, oh no, you can go, the city doctors will say, oh no, you can go back to work with your broken arm and your missing leg. Don't worry, you're faking. I don't know if Robert was ever accused of faking, but everybody I know was always accused of, they had these doctors that put you on opiates and powerful drugs and said, oh, go back to work, you'll be okay.
Right. You can't even think. You can't even think.
So anyways, we're looking for somebody in the media that has some power, maybe Channel 2 News, maybe Paris Schutz at
GTW.
Yeah. How could that spill? He's such a great reporter. But when you go through these situations, and the thing is that these letters where they demand like you're a sucker or a chump, like, no, you go pay it. No.
Yeah.
Well, where's the pink slip? Where's the agreement? Who got paid what? How much might you get back?
What comes behind it? Where's the proof?
Yeah, where's the beef?
Where's the proof?
Remember,
Yeah,
remember that saying, where's the beef?
where's the beef? Very true.
So anyways, I thank you very much for coming forward, and you've done this many times.
Thank you, Pat, for taking care of us always and coming for us too. You know,
Yeah.
helping us out, helping everybody out. It's not just us. You help everybody.
Well, I have, despite of any color, race, background.
That's right.
Rich, poor, green, yellow, or purple, I try to help everybody, because I
Yes, you
know
do.
what I've been put through. And if you knew how much money the city owes me, you'd throw up.
I
Yeah,
believe it.
yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. And then they have private law firms do all the city's
yeah.
dirty work, and they get unlimited money from the city. They get paid every time they get an invoice. Bang, 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 they're paid. So
And how much did they get paid? No clue as to how much they got paid. We don't know.
they get paid millions, and the wife of one of the law firms that provides the legal services for workman's comp, she handles workman's comp at one of the city departments. This whole thing is so dirty, it's unbelievable. Could you imagine the money that's going on that we don't know about?
Right.
And the
Right.
lawyers get away with it because they have a law license.
Yep.
So I'm gonna let you go. We can't make this too long, but let's go talk again very soon. And please
Okay,
pray
Pat.
please pray
Thank
for
you.
Robert and every city worker on workman's comp. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.